Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to you tonight. It's dark, I know that, and I have something to show you. That's great white, or at least that's what my off-roading buddy calls it. She's right behind me, and as you can see, it's really dark out there. So anyway, hey, if you have an intermittent popping noise, when you make a left turn or a right turn, this video might be for you. If you've tried to solve it by checking your ball joint, both lower and upper ball joint, and they are okay, but then the noise is still there, this video might be for you. Now, what I'm talking about is, you know how when you make a left turn or a right turn, at a certain degree of turning the steering wheel, there's a pop, and then it goes away. And then as you are about to make the same left or right turn again, it pops at the same angle. Okay, this video might be for you. Basically, I've checked my ball joints, both passenger and driver side, they're okay. My ball joints on my upper control arms, passenger and driver, they're both okay. So I discovered that the ball joints are fine, but my issue was that it was the tie rod end ball joint that was bad. And so this video is for those who are having this intermittent popping noise, like when you pop your knuckle, but it transmits through the frame. Okay, and if you have the same problem like mine, this video might be for you again. Okay, so hey, like and subscribe, that way you can see what I'm doing to my truck. I've been doing modifications, been doing a lot of repairs. This is a 17-year-old truck. I've had it for 17 years, and it's old, but I love it. So if you are a Tundra owner or a Toyota owner and you have similar situations like me, this might be for you too. So anyway, like and subscribe, that way you get updates from me when I post new videos on my truck. That's great white. So anyway, let's go and have fun. So listen, this is the reason why I am under here. Recently my truck has been making this popping noise. It pops only once when you make a left turn. Make a right turn, doesn't pop, only left turn. And it only pops once. It goes pop when you start turning your steering wheel to the left. And after that won't pop again until you go straight and then make a left turn again, and it pops. Or it pops when you stop your car and you want to make a left turn and you start turning your wheels, and it pops. And then as you drive off, it doesn't pop again. It doesn't pop anymore. And then if you go on a straight way, you come to a stop, make a left, it pops again. So at first I thought it was my lower ball joint. Checked it, it's tight, not loose. That's an OEM ball joint. Checked the upper control arm joint, nothing up there. So then I came back home, had my son turn the steering wheel, and I crawled underneath, had him turn the steering wheel to the passenger or to the driver's side again, and what I did was I placed my hand here like this. Okay, one hand here, the other hand here, just to see if there's any popping noise. Lo and behold, there's the popping noise didn't come from there, but it came from here. Okay, and what I found out, I took this off, and this is really loose. Okay, As far as the spindle here being able to go up and down, it doesn't do that, the ball joint here. However, it's just super loose. As a reference, I'll show you here. Okay, this is the other side. It's a very good, this side is still very good. So as you can see, this thing is tight. I can't even move it, and it's super tight. There you go. It moves a little bit, so it should be tight like that. So I'm gonna go and buy a tie rod end for it and replace it. Okay, so to take out this tie rod end here, we're gonna have to mark this area right here so that we can unscrew this out. We don't want to mess with this nut. The reason is because if we mess with it, we're gonna have alignment issues. So we're gonna put a little mark here. We're gonna punch this with a punch, and then so that we could remember that this is where it is. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my little punch right here, and I'm just gonna punch this spot right here. Okay. There you go. Alright, I can see the punch mark here. And what I'm gonna do, since that mark is punched there, I'm gonna punch this spot right here so that it'll align with that mark right there. I don't know if you could see. Okay, but that's a punch mark, that's a punch mark. Okay, and this is also this punch mark. Align 3 holes. Okay, so let me take this thing out and let's see if I can replace this bad boy right here. Okay, so to take this off, you need a tool that will hold this nut right here. Okay, and basically how I do this is I put this, this is a 19 millimeter right here, okay, and this is a 24 millimeter. All I do is just this right here basically is a stopping wrench that is that I use to hold on to this bolt here, or this nut right here, and then this right here is what I use to make it loose, turn it back like that. Okay, and so so basically this thing's ready to come out. So I'm gonna have to run to the parts store and get this tie rod end, and then come back and replace it. There we go. Here's the bad boy. See how loose it is? See, it's super loose, super duty, super duper loose. So I'll be right back. Okay, so guys, this is a new part that I got. As you can see, it's really hard to move. Okay, so my guesstimation is it is really that ball joint that was really loose that was making that popping noise. So like I said, can't move. So that's how tight this thing is. So let's go in and install it and take it for a test drive. Okay guys, so here we go. We are going to be installing the little bad boy that I have. Okay, so I am going to take off this nut right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is screw this in like so. It's really simple. If I can do it, so can you. Okay, hold on. Okay guys, so I got this thing installed here, okay? So then I'm gonna have to do this, push it back up, and then tighten this to 67 foot-pounds. However, I am running into a problem here. I don't know if you could see. This thing is loose, and the reason is because I have a lift kit underneath here in my truck. And the reason why it's loose here is, look at this. You see this little back plate right here? Okay, this part right here, it's a black back plate. It prevents this thing from the rack and pinion from wiggling. So what I found out is that it's wiggling, okay, and that could be the reason why my tie rod end decided to go out on me, because basically when I stare, and this thing right here goes in and out, and this is the reason why. I'll show you. You notice, okay, remember the back plate right here, okay? Well, here there's no back plate, see? So I'm gonna have to make a back plate for it, a fabricated back plate. Just need a piece of metal. You see this part right here? This is a piece of rubber right here. That corner right there is supposed to fits snugly on a back plate like this right here, and so I don't have that, and so that's why this is looking like that. So I'm gonna take these two bolts out, since I've already gotten the tie rod end here out like this. I'm gonna take this out and make a back plate into here, and it should be okay. I'll show you how I do it. Okay guys, so what I did is I took off the bracket here that holds the rack and pinion here. As you can see, there's a lot of black spot here. I'm sorry for this thing right here. It's gotten in the way. However, I'm trying my best to illustrate this for you. Okay, so right here, okay, this is where the bracket goes. This bracket right here, okay. And what I discovered, guys, is this. Because you see this part right here, that's the backing plate. I don't have one down here. The reason is because this is a lift kit. So I have to make a backing plate like this here, so that the bushing here, okay, this bushing right here can sit like this, flush like this, okay. Let's see if you can see. So without this backing plate right here, the bushing won't sit flush, and it'll move up and down, and that's no good. And because it had no backing plate below, you see this? The bushing here had cracked, and it's no longer usable. So I'm gonna have to go buy me a kit. I hate that. But let's go ahead and fabricate a backing plate like this. And let's go to the drawing table. Okay guys, so what I did is I, like always, I used a compound here. It's just a compound, oil colored compound. What I'm going to do, I've already measured this, as you can see here. Okay, that's an outline of the bracket that I'll be creating. Okay, and so what I'm going to do, the outline is here. I'm going to sit this down where the outline is, and I'm going to press, and voila. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me put a Sharpie in here. Okay. Alright. So, there you go. The black spot right there, that is the approximate center hole that I'll be drilling. Okay, be right back. Okay folks, so after an hour of drilling and grinding finally made my backing plate, and I'll show you how it fits. Okay, like that. Okay, so now it goes in like this. Okay, and I'll show you the bushing. Okay, so here is the bushing. So you can see here, it's cracked here, it's falling off. And I'm thinking this is the reason why we have the popping sound. Okay, so the bushing, if this is still good, it comes, you know how this is like, well, that's how it looks like on this side too. Okay, so anyway, just imagine the a complete bushing. This thing goes like this. Okay, see this flat part right here? There's supposed to be a backing plate that sits like this. Okay, and as of right now, I'm gonna go and get this piece of crap right here. I'll be back. Okay guys, so update. I went to AutoZone, and because my bushing kit was still under warranty, I took the broken rack and pinion bushing, and I was able to exchange it for free of charge. Okay, in addition to that, I got the mount bushings too. So I have a I have a complete kit. Okay, for that exchange for free. So now I'm gonna go and install this onto the rack and pinion, and this is the receipt. This thing was worth $25.99. However, because of the warranty, I didn't pay a single penny. So that's what I like about AutoZone. Truth be told, all right, the the tie rod end here is also a warranty exchange too. It's a Duralast brand, and it's a lifetime warranty on it, and so because it's broken, I got it for free, a warranty exchange. So I haven't used any money yet, which is awesome. So yeah, let's install this bad boy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be mounting this bad boy here. As you can see here, this is the mounting plate. It'll take the place of that backing plate right there, but it'll go into here and here. Okay, so slide my customized backing plate into the bad boy here. Okay, and then this is the bushing that I was talking about. Slide this, you notice, see, that's how it looks like. So slide this over, and let's see. Okay, so guys, in order for you to put this in and move this thing out this way, okay, you have to unbolt the center bolt right there and the main bolt over there. Okay, and I don't know if I can, let's see. Alright, that's the main bolt right there. And this is the center bolt right there. Okay, this right here, not that, okay, but this. Okay, so you have to remove those. So now, since you've removed those items, you can then install it with ease. So let's fast forward this. Okay guys, so basically you needed a jack to jack this up so you can align this bolt with this hole right here. So as you can see here, the back plate right here is on. Back plate right here is on. So it should be sturdy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tighten all those bolts right here. And that's it. We'll see how it looks like when we test it out. Okay guys, so it is done. That is torqued to 67 foot-pounds of torque. Everything here is torqued down, and we are good to go. Okay guys, so I've started the car, and usually, and I'm going to test out, okay? Usually when I turn the steering wheel this way, it makes a popping sound. So let's try it. Nope, it's quiet now. Okay, so we're gonna back up and we're gonna go down the street to see if it makes any noise. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make, nope, no popping noise. All right. Okay. Let's see. So usually it pops when I make a left turn. So let's do that right now. It should pop by now. So that's pretty quiet. Okay. Yeah, that's quiet. Just driving around the neighborhood. Nope, nothing. So it's not the, I'm waiting for the popping sound, and there isn't. Okay, here it goes. Okay. Nope, no popping sound. Nope. Okay. Okay, here it goes. Nope, no popping sound. Fixed it. Okay, so we fixed it, guys. So that's that.